Way to make us look bad in there. You're in trouble now. Bobby Zilch ain't happy.
You better watch yourself, Gogglelicious.
What's that, hair boy? You want a piece of me?
Hey, Brainiacs, settle down.
Why? You worried I'm gonna hurt your boyfriend?
No, because Sasha 9 is standing right behind you.
Your performance, young cadet, was outstanding. I'd like you to report to my lab for some advanced training.
Ooh, Raz the Spaz is gonna be in a special class. Benny, remind me to give him a special beating later, okay?
These tests are unauthorized, though, so I can't actually ask you to come. But if you happen to drop in, well, what could I do? Let me just give you this. Remember, your talent will always set you apart, Rasputin. Sometimes isolation is a good thing. It can lead to important discoveries.
Wait! I don't even know what your lab is! Is this some kind of test?
Sometimes isolation is a good thing. It can lead to important discoveries.
And now I'm hearing things. Great.
Aw, sweet, we got a button.
You know where this button is from, Coach?
Hey, you stole a button from the geodesic psycho-isolation chamber!
No, I didn't. Bobby Zilch gave it to me.
Should've known. That kid spends more time in the cooler than in school. Reminds me of myself when I was his age. Well, go put it back!
Yes, sir. Hey, Coach, where is the G?
Don't you know how to use your map?
Right, yes, sorry.
So we can use various inventory items to get some more information from other people about them. In this case, the coach is, well, blowing us off, telling us to use our map to figure out where the dumb thing goes. Fortunately, it's the obvious blinking cross. But, well, there's plenty of other stuff going on around here. Maybe taking a little tour around, some of the camp would not be a bad idea. After we grind this awesome rail!
Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes, right? And then I'm gonna start to count to 100, okay? And then you guys hide. Everybody got it?
It's hide and seek, Vernon, not hide and calculus. We've all got it.
I got it. You start counting, and then I go hide in that bush.
Great. 1.
Milka, you're a genius. Come on, Dogen.
Hold on. This reminds me of a story. It's about counting. Hello? Man, you guys are good.
Well, you're trying to cheat, Vernon. So, let's have a look around. These are the arrowheads that you can find just lying around on the overworld here. Generally speaking, you just pick them up when they're little purple puffs coming out of the ground. You only get between, I think, 1 and 5. It's suitable
Why don't you
for
come
what we
alight
need right
on my
now,
shoulder?
but not nearly enough. Fortunately, there are better ways of amassing a bunch of arrowheads later on. And this, of course, is one of the cards. The nice old man who visits us in our dreams mentioned these. And as the nice text says, you collect 9 of them, then you get another item called the Psychonauts. You can put them together and you rank up. Cards are the second most plentiful thing you're going to find out in the wild. Obviously, arrowheads are the first. Arrowheads will also respawn after a certain amount of time, so if you just wander around a certain area long enough, you might wind up coming back to where you started and getting your arrowheads again. It's not a particularly good way to gather them, but, you know, it's a thing. Also, always check out the toilets. Now, we could have wandered around through this part of camp before heading into basic braining, but it seems kind of silly to do all this and then have the tutorial reiterate everything. So, just look at it now.
Any luck finding those guys, Vernon?
Nope, not yet.
Obviously, we haven't really learned any new tricks or powers to help us navigate this, but that's okay. We saw a bunch of kids fall off of a mental trapeze, and I think that's good enough. And this is the challenge marker. As you can see, 1 Psychorn, 9 cards. It's already put together. Grab this thing that just kind of stares at you. It's a little bit creepy. And you rank up immediately. Yay. I can see a card flapping around in the distance, but since we're already up here, might as well get everything else that's available.
Just got to sell more Psychors today. So yes, these prices are real. Here at the camp store, Psychors are just that cheap today.
We've already seen grinding, but again, general platforming things, slidey surfaces, and of course, refrigerators.
It looks like it's completely frozen in a big block of ice.
Refrigerators with inexplicable ham
Frozen
sandwiches
solid.
inside of them. Okay. Now, there are cards all over the camp. There's, I believe, 11 in this particular area, or possibly 12. You can pick up 11 at the moment. And technically speaking, you can get the vast majority of them basically straight out of basic braining. I think there are only maybe 6, 7 out of everything at the camp that you can't really collect. And however much fun it would be to go ahead and get all of those, I'll spare you the details. We will be clearing out, well, we have cleared out this area as much as we can right now, though. So, it's his angry face. So let's see what else we have in store out here.
Hey, there's a hole at the bottom of this stump. Wow, it's a tunnel that opens onto a system of catacombs.
Neat.
No passing.
But I need to get to Sasha 9's secret lab.
Maybe you should have thought of that before.
I did think of that before. That's why I'm here now.
Exactly. Now you gotta pay the toll.
1 arrowhead.
Pay up!
I found this thing. Is that what you're talking about?
Yep, that's an arrowhead.
How'd they get here?
Frankie, the new kid can't be this dumb, right?
The camp's built on an Indian burial ground and...
Oh my gosh! Indians buried their dead here?
Ew! I hope not. No, stupid. They buried their arrowheads here.
They're hidden underground, but they let out a little gas once in a while.
Just like Coach Oleander.
So if you see any of that stuff, just pull them right out.
Like truffles.
Anyway, let me have one of yours.
Oh man, I wish we could buy a truffle-sniffing pig. Get up a bunch of arrowheads. Anyway, that's where we stand in this area. There's only 1 challenge marker, 12 cards, we have 11. We cannot get the 12th yet. it is, to my knowledge, actually completely impossible. As you can see, it is that little green thing way up there. Get closer, and yeah, it's flapping around now. It is... just... you can't reach it yet. However, before we leave, let's talk to the kid whose hair resembles an acorn.
You know, a nutcracker might be faster.
Tonight, when this baby is full of fine ladies, I'm going to see everything.
How are you gonna fill that nut with ladies?
No, dude. The girl's cabin. I've got a man on the inside.
I get it! You're using clairvoyance! You grabbed one of the squirrel's nuts, and now you're using clairvoyance on it to form a mental link and see what the squirrel sees!
Could you say acorns instead of nuts if you repeat that to anybody else?
Teach me how to do that!
Hey, I paid a little bit of attention in class, but not that much. What you need is an expert in clairvoyance, where I am merely an expert in the ladies.
You know, I would think, lesson 1 about being an expert in the ladies would be, don't do creepy things like that. Where did that squirrel go? Huh.
Come on, teach me clairvoyance.
Go find an expert. I have no idea how I'm doing this.
Well, go find an expert. Coach. Teach me clairvoyance. Teach me how to open the wrong menu.
Hey, if you have one of those buttons too, we could play Tiddlywinks.
If I had one of those buttons, I could kill you with it in 6 seconds.
Right, yes, sorry. Hey, if you have one of those...
Huh.
Hey, did you hear that, Coach? I'm gonna get advanced training from Sasha 9 himself.
Hey, you stay away from that, egghead. You hear me?
Egghead? Permission to speak freely, sir.
Denied. Listen, Private, those scientific jokers, they don't know what it really means to be a psychonaut. It's about being in the field, not cooped up in some underground lab all day.
It's underground? Aha!
Don't even think it! That brain tumbler contraption of his will turn your mind to mush. I need that brain. I mean, you need that brain. Now, dismissed, soldier! I've got some serious thinking to do. Lots of important planning.
What kind of planning?
Huh? What?
What kind of planning are you doing there? In your sleep?
Hey! Never assume a soldier is sleeping just because his eyes are closed. Trust me, that tip could save your life someday.
But...
Dismissed!
Hey, Coach, will you teach me telekinesis?
I told you, Private, I've got a lot of scheming to do here.
Hey, Coach, what rank do I have to earn before I learn clairvoyance?
I told you, Private, I've got a lot of scheming to do here. You're dismissed.
Hey, Coach, what's that radio do? Hey, Coach, how do I burn stuff? Hey, Coach, hypothetical question. Do you guys teach head explosion? Hey, Coach, what did you do before you were a head coach? Hey, Coach, what's Mia Vodello really like?
I told you.
Hey, Coach, in a life-or-death battle between Sasha 9 and a great white shark, where the shark could see the future and Sasha was blindfolded, who do you think...
I told you, Private, I've got a lot of scheming to do here. You're dismissed.
Well, if you can't answer that question, Coach, I don't know what good you are at all. to the rest of camp.
Whoa there, you. Come here, you. Can't do the scavenger hunt without a list. Report back to me when you have enough items for your first promotion. Now get!
Scavenger hunt with all the normal things you would expect from such a list at camp. Golden acorns and dinosaur bones, helmets, claws, egg from endangered birds, fossils, fake eyes, pirate treasure, gold watch, voodoo dolls, of course, turkey sandwich, comics, pirate scope, nice classy wood pipe, the remains of a dead person, and a fertility idol.
So where do I... Hey, where'd he go? How does that old guy get around so fast?
Wait, what?
I'll let you know if I see anything.
Cannot lurk forever, there.
Hey, I got this button from Sasha 9 and I have to give it back. Do you know where his secret lab is?
Do not know. Why not ask Foxy girlfriend over there?
Again with the girlfriend thing. Listen.
Hey, just kidding. Mikhail know a woman good for only one thing. Wrestling. Unless have skinny arms, like your girlfriend. Then, out of luck.
I like you, guy. Good luck with your bear wrestling. Now, we are at the main part of camp. I think this is, well, technically the largest section. Certainly one more lucrative. Filled with cards. And targets. Huh.
Hey! It's the king of the obstacle course!
Hey, Raz! You're awesome! You must be a Psychonaut by now!
Yeah! Or even a double Psychonaut!
Oh no, not yet. But soon. Wow, those two are so nice.
Terrible admission, it took me until I began recording these videos to get that double Psychonaut joke. I didn't really go to summer camp,
call me crazy, but I have just got to sell more Psycores today. So yes, these prices are real. Here at the camp store, Psycores are just that cheap today.
Huh. It's a little distressing.
Oh, look who's still punching! Yay, Raz! Punch, punch, punch!
Punch, punchy,
Punch, punch, punch! Punch,
Raz,
punch, punch, punch! Punch, Raz, punch! Punch! Hooray!
I'm sorry.
Hey, I'll bet you can't write a cheer about this red button.
Wanna bet?
You're on!
Red button is the best!
It fastens up my vest!
If it breaks like the rest,
The boys will see my chest!
yeah! Woo! Go Raz! Woohoo!
Hey, what are you guys doing up here?
Writing cheers!
Oh yeah! Writing cheers! Wanna hear one?
Okay.
Ready? Okay! When I grow up,
Hey, what you gonna be?
I'm gonna be the best, just like my main homie,
And when you say homie, whose horn might you be tootin'?
the mind-reading psycho thriller.
Oh, you must mean Rasputin.
Yeah! Raz! Go Raz! Woohoo!
How about another cheer?
Okay, you start, Clem.
You know Raz is the coolest.
The master psychic duelist.
Bad guys try to snuff him.
So he beats him like a puffin.
Yeah! Raz! Woo!
Oh, God. That's so bad. I'm sorry. Puffin? What was I thinking?
Hey, Crystal. It's okay.
No, I'm so stupid. So stupid.
I think that's all the cheers for now, okay, Raz?
Yeah, hey, sorry. I don't think I want any more cheers.
For what it's worth, I kind of like that last one.
Remember to keep filling up those scavenger hunt forms. We got a couple of big promotions for the winner.
Anyway. Looks like Kitty and Frankie are hanging out down there doing something. Nice view of the camp. And the sun seems to be smiling at me. Right along. My depth perception always throws that one off. I'm not really sure why. And here's a neat one. Hidden on the roof beneath the roof. And even neater, this fine sparkly thing is our first scavenger hunt item. Well, first one we can get. What do you guys think of that, huh?
What you doing there?
We're making friendship bracelets. You know, for our friends.
Hey, is that my name on that one?
Not unless your name is Frankie or Kitty.
Oh, I guess I saw an R and an A.
What's your name again, kid? Spaz?
My name's Raz.
Well, Spaz, why don't you go bother someone else?
Can I ask you guys a question?
No.
Where'd you get your clothes? Because my sister, she's kind of fat and she has so much trouble finding good stuff.
What?
I said, do you know where Sasha's secret lab is?
Why don't you go talk to someone who likes you and leave us alone?
They weren't real helpful, gonna be honest.
Hey, look, I got a button. Can I join your little craft club?
Hey, look, I got an ugly face. Can I join your ugly club?
Frankie, let me handle the insults, okay?
Hey, look, I got a button. Can I join your little craft club?
Hey, look, my dad's poor, and I was raised in the circus. Can I join the Psychonauts?
Hey!
Dang, Kitty, you're the best.
Hey, look, I got a button. Everybody says you guys suck.
Just ignore him, Frankie.
Let's actually try talking to somebody who likes us.
Hey, Lily, do you know where Sasha 9's secret lab is?
Secret? It's printed on your map. Duh.
Oh, I knew that. I was just curious if you knew where Sasha 9's lab was. Because I do.
Uh-huh. Look at those two. Who'd even want a stupid friendship bracelet?
I don't know. I wouldn't mind one.
Yeah? Well, that's stupid.
Hey, if you were going to make a friendship bracelet, you could maybe use this button here.
Why? So you could unbutton it and take it off when you got tired of being friends with me?
Who said you were making it for me?
You know, if you were going to shut up, you could use that button on your lip. How about that?
Jeez.
Nobody's very friendly around here. Except for bear wrestling guy. More shiny. I was trying to master a certain number of arrowheads before heading into the camp store. That really didn't pan out. Oh well. Now back over here, I picked up a card that was sitting at the end of a tightrope. Now where will this mystical tightrope take us? To another set of speakers. And a kind of nice view of the camp. the speakers in a card. That makes 2 ranks awaiting whenever we get to that. Now there are a few other items that are held up by the trees, but it'll take us a moment to grab those. Instead, we have a parking lot. And of course, a water park. Nothing about the stumps, but...
This must be Agent Vodello's car. This must be Agent Vodello's car.
Mia drives a nice car. Donk! Yes. Nothing but net. I feel old.
The last thing I'd want to do is leave this place. Too much important stuff going on.
You mean like jumping on teachers' cars? I think you do. Speaking of...
I wonder if the coach has a little jetpack or something to help him get in and out of this thing.
That'd be sweet. Unlikely, but sweet. Now, there's another card up on top of this big, cross-section of a tree stump over here. Unfortunately, to my knowledge, again, it's not quite possible to reach it from where we are right now. I want to say I've actually done it before, but I think I'm a liar.
Keep your mind and campgrounds clean, or else get a rake in your ear. Ranger Cruller.
Wasn't expecting that. Now, I mentioned there are a few cards up above in the trees, and I'm not entirely sure if you're intended to get those yet. All I know is that it's actually pretty easy to. Although you kinda have to take advantage of some interesting level geometry. Like, that incline doesn't look like you should be able to walk up it, but, well, here we are. And given that everything else is set up for acrobatics, it might not be too far-fetched. It's a little bit odd, though. Oh, hey! The majestic, jagged foot of our great national symbol. Severed, no less. This is good camp. Now I have all the markers, both scavenger hunt items, and we're missing just a couple of cards. All but one card can be gotten just on this first pass, and the one card... The one card that we're missing is the one on top of the stump.
This way to the main lodge.
Now we have the opportunity to go to the reception area, which is where the campfire and the intro of the game was. But for today, I'm just going to be focusing here, and, well, our next area. And please tell me I got that thing. Oh, good. This card. When I was doing a couple of my, well, just my singular playtest back in the PlayStation 3 version, that was the last card I got. I don't know why it eluded me. It's just in a very stupid place. Oh, that card. But not today. Today I am the victor. I am the what on earth is drawn on that thing? So here we are in the camp lodge. Also the camp store. Also there's something... Yep. There's something that I am not going to forget. Yes.
Hey, why are you stopping?
Very nondescript.
Oh, I thought you stopped.
No. Let's go.
Hey, the band!
Hey, you guys are good.
Thanks, man. Hey, do you have a lighter? 'Cause if you lit it and held it up right now, that would be rad.
And completely insensitive to me and my issues.
Oh, right. Oh, never mind. I forgot about the whole fire bad thing for a moment.
Sorry, my bad.
Drum solo! Woo!
You heard the man. Not to worry, my bro. Let's just pick it up from the part where I do that thing.
Hey, what's the name of the band?
The Levitators. Let's not fight in front of the fans, okay?
Let's not.
Do-over.
Drum solo!
Hey, Phoebe, can I ask you a question?
What?
Have you ever had a weird nightmare about a bathtub?
Is this a joke setup?
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Good, because if you tell one more drummer joke, I'll plant this stick in your eye.
Huh. Hey, just pretend this is a lighter. It's red. Pretty inspiring, eh?
Well, valiant effort. So what about you? Well, what you drawing? Aww. And I guess this is the camp rec room. It's filled with beanbag chairs and strange drawings. Encouragement to read. And warnings not to get your brain eaten by an alligator. Very good advice. And of course, the TV. Huh. That's better. Still... Fine, I'll just destroy your crayon. And last, but definitely not least, the camp store.
Excuse me.
I told you them burgers ain't ready.
No, you didn't.
The coals ain't hot. They're not gonna be done for a while. Maybe a week.
A week?
They're back-ordered. I'm the only one back here. These things take time.
I don't even want a hamburger.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so? So, what do you want? Oh, that's my last cobweb duster. Take that into someone's mind with you. You can clean up. They're happy to be rid of the webs, and you can turn them in for Psy cards.
As I mentioned, Oleander's brain, the duster is a vital item that we'll eventually need, but we can't afford and we're not even near the rank.
You can change the color of some of your Psy powers, like your levitation ball and what have you and what not. Well, kind of a vanity thing. You know, in my day, Psy powers were all gray, and we thought that was grand. We were happy just to have Psy powers. But you know kids these days.
And that's just for fun.
Now here's something every young Psy cadet needs.
Okay, this thing is a lot more useful than you think it is. Mental health tends to run away from you, so having this thing will basically attract it towards you, and you won't need to go running off or jumping off platforms just trying to get some health back.
Now that dowsing rod will help you find arrowheads that are buried deep. That's where all the really valuable ones are, you know. Find 3 or 4 deep deposits, and that baby pays for itself. It costs you money because it makes you money.
This is how you are going to get the vast majority of your money in the game. This will pick up a lot of very good arrowhead deposits.
Now, you take that Psy core there, put it together with 9 Psy cards, and you'll have yourself a brand new Psy challenge marker, which is worth a whole rank, you know.
And as he says, this is the thing that you put together with 9 cards, and you get a rank. Going to be buying these in masses, eventually.
Dream Fluffs. Delicious, nutritious, and cheap. Each one is packed with concentrated mental health. You shouldn't go anywhere without a pocket full of those.
Dream Fluffs, I believe, either recover all of your health or a substantial amount of it. I don't really know, because to be honest, I've never really bothered using them. But they look delicious.
That's it for now.
Alright, go get more arrowheads and come on back. Support your local merchants.
Alas, my original intention had been to try and get the dowsing rod as soon as possible, but we're a little bit short, both in ranks and in, you know, stuff. Arrowheads. I mean, not just... Yep. Wow, that's weird. So, I'm going to be, ignoring the boatyard and the reception area for now. Instead, we will just be heading towards our... What the hell was I doing? Our, actual intended location, the GPC. Wilderness.
To the campfire area.
Irrelevant to our interests right now.
Hey, you're that new kid, ain't you?
Well, I'm doing some advanced training right now, as a matter of fact, so I don't think new kid is really a name that you want to get too used to saying.
Hold on there. You're not doing Sasha 9's advanced training that he does in his secret underground lab, are you? Hidden deep within the iron walls of the GPC, where no one can hear you screaming?
Why, yes, I am.
Sakes alive.
Well, nice knowing you.
Hey, you guys sound great.
Much obliged, partner.
That's really catchy.
Thanks a lot, man.
You guys are excellent.
Mighty kind of you to say.
Wow, sweet.
Glad you liked it.
Seriously, you guys really sound good.
Doggone it, Raz, we're trying to play here.
Hey, I brought you a new guitar pick. Look.
Ah, quit fooling. That's just a button you took from the GPC across the creek.
Probably radioactive.
Dang, get that out of here.
Alright, fine.
Hey, was that you? Looking at me?
Maybe you should try getting over yourself? There were a lot of other people on that stage besides you.
No, just now. In the woods. No. It must have been something else. You don't smell like pond scum.
Nice. You should write greeting cards.
There was some sort of shadowy being out there. Lurking. Watching.
I know of only one creature who fits that description. It likes to hide in dark places, silently watching unsuspecting children from a distance.
Really? Who?
You, tree sitter!
Sounds like dangerous paranormal phenomena to me. The coach will want to hear about this.
Coach! Out in the woods, I saw...
Huh? What?
Sir, we need to get a containment team in the area stat. I've spotted a UPE.
A UPE?
Yes. An unregistered paranormal entity. Possibly aquatic in nature.
I know what a UPE is, son. I just don't know how you know.
From True Psychic Tales, issue 424, sir. Where Sasha 9 fought that clairvoyant grizzly bear.
Ha! Comic books.
This thing was real and huge and it smelled all smelly.
Save your fish stories for the boathouse, boy.
Okay, the coach didn't want to hear about that. Anyway, the GPC and wilderness out here is filled with lots of fun little stuff. Plenty of arrowheads, very lucrative area, and crow feather, which is largely useless to us right now. Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Warning. Geodesic psycho-isolation chamber this way. Stay out.
Well, that sounds kind of intense. Guess we'll stay on for now and get this card. Now, this area has a lot of vertical space that it uses, and I'm pretty sure that a good deal of it you're not really intended to get yet. I shouldn't say good deal, but a few things that the game doesn't really anticipate you collecting. For instance, that little ladder is impossible to reach with our current jump. We'll learn something a little bit later on that'll let us defy gravity a bit better. But if you know what you're doing, and if you don't fall down, you can reach around that tree, hit a little bit of an incline that you can actually jump on, and hey, what do you know? The back entrance. Again, I'm not really sure how intentional that was, but I think that it isn't really. Here's a pirate scope, though. Whee! The reason I assumed that is because the primary way of getting up here, you need a later power to get, and the only reason you're supposed to even know about getting up here is another later power that we really have no way of getting yet. At all. Remotely. Now I'm gonna fall on this lizard! Squirrel. Whatever. Either way, he's a little acorn-stealing bastard, and we can't get that thing until, well, we find a way of dealing with that squirrel.
Man, it's wedged into that little geyser. Nope, still won't budge.
And that appears to be the miner's skull. And that is a floating grizzly bear.
Man!
We're not really prepped to deal with floating grizzly bears right now, so let's just, ignore him. Now you can see that arrowhead and the branch that it kind of leads you to. That I eventually, just found a way to hop over to it. And now, I don't really know what that branch is for. You swing over it on either direction, it doesn't really take you anywhere that you couldn't just hop to. Here's something a little more interesting. Here is Chloe. And there's our third waiting rank.
That looks like fun.
Fourth.
It's work. I'm testing a low-orbit spaceplane design.
How's the testing going?
Not now, Raz. Interesting sensation.
Hey, look, Chloe. I found a tiny red spaceship.
Nice fake Trinaxian cruiser, Raz. But if you'd done even the most basic research, you'd know that real Trinaxian cruisers have 6 viewports on top, not 4.
Well, I guess you just haven't seen this year's Trinaxian cruiser then.
The Trinaxian galaxy exploded 400 years ago.
Oh my god. This must be really valuable then.
Yeah, it is. Now, this is actually the path up to, well, stuff. There are 2 cards waiting up here. The one that we just picked up, a good little catch of arrowheads, and one down here. The GPC has, and Wilderness area has all sorts of little fun things that you can crab. All sorts. It also has an old guy. It also has this little shack with the boarded up door, but big hole in the ceiling. What do you know? Treasures? And fulfillment. And getting caught in the geometry. Now, old guy.
Excuse me, Mr. Ranger, but I'm looking for Sasha Nine's lab.
Well, now, even if I knew where it was, and if it were down here, and even if you were very, very close to it right now, you shouldn't be poking around here. This forest is off limits. Now get!
Hey, do you know where this button belongs?
I know where it doesn't belong. It doesn't belong here in these off-limit woods. Just like you. Now get... Oh, wait. That's from the GPC. It does belong down here in these off-limit woods. Now, but you don't. So get!
Let's go. Well, the river winds up flowing into this weird little area, inside of which is a floating eyeball. We'll deal with that later. Said we have another card coming to us? 12 of 18.
I saw Nils peeking into a hole in the girls' cabin.
I'm hiding.
And I thought, oh, Nils, when will you peek into the hole in my heart? Because you just see yourself staring back.
Uh-huh. What?
I mean, he'd see my new boyfriend James staring back, and he'd be furious at Nils.
Who's Nils?
Exactly! And anyway, there wouldn't even be a hole because James fills my heart till sometimes I think it's gonna explode.
One time, I made someone's head explode.
Well, okay, maybe there's still a little hole.
Actually, it happened 4 times.
But James and I have each other now, and Nils is just gonna have to deal with it.
Now they make me wear this special hat, so I don't have any more accidents.
Are you even listening to me, Dogen?
I hope so.
Nils?
Hey, Elka.
Hey, butt out! Nils! Nils!
Hey, Dogen, I got a secret for you. Nils.
Hey, not fair! Whispering is so rude. What did he tell you, Dogen?
I think it's rude to eavesdrop on other people's conversations.
Hey, look at this button I found on Nils' bunk. It looks like it came off a girl's dress.
I don't care.
Looks like it was just torn off by force.
I don't care.
It's got little teeth marks on it.
Get that thing out of my face before I shove it in your eye socket and sew it to your brain!
Nils kisses girls on the mouth and likes it.
Why don't you just take off your hat and kill me, Dogen?
I don't know.
Oh!
Anyway, this is the GPC where we're supposed to return that button. And that is not a common woodland noise.
Hey! Is anybody out there? Let me out! Help!
Don't worry, kid, I'll help you. There's a shiny up there.
Through in here!
Shh, quiet. I got cards to collect. Yep. And things to fall off of. So I guess it's because the PS2 is a kind of low-res version of this game, but for years I never realized... Hey, card! For years I never realized that you could actually jump to that vine just from the walkway. I'm coming, hold your horses. Oh, look at that. Rank up. That is nothing to be sad about, kid. Quite frankly, it's a celebration. Interestingly, almost as soon as you leave the fenced-in portion, you can't hear him crying anymore, so good for us. 17 of 18. I think I can find the missing one. As a matter of fact, just behind this tree. The end. GBC is basically cleared out. I am accomplished or something. Now for you.
Hey, who is that?
Raz, is that you? It's me, Maloof.
Hang on, buddy. Give me a sec to pop this tin can.
Thanks. I thought I was gonna have to eat my own arm.
What is this thing?
It's a GPC, a geodesic psycho-isolation chamber.
Oh man, cool!
Cool? Do you have any idea what this does?
Something cool?
No. It's a six-sensory deprivation tank, a hermetically sealed metaphysical hotbox. It's solitary confinement for psychics.
Nasty. And the coach locked you inside it?
Nah, the staff hasn't put any kids in the GPC since the 50s. Bobby threw me in here.
Bully and dwarf accomplice should assault own size or larger only. While in cooler, perhaps notice gigantic bear with skin where hair should be?
I didn't see anything in there. That's the whole point.
Just so. Empty now. Good luck, small ones.
Hey, wait!
Oh, Mikhail. I'll tell you if there are any bears in there, buddy, don't worry. The answer is no.
Looks like one of the buttons is missing.
Alas, the adventure of the red button must come to a close. Farewell, my friend.